Just wanted to record a quick video. Read some stuff on LinkedIn over the next 12 months, really, and over the next uh, 12 months on YouTube as well. And decided just to shoot a quick video on a thought process I have related to big changes in AI and big changes in the business world and all this stuff. So specifically, the case study would be related to being a pro salesperson and really being able to sell things um, online or in person or whatever, right? So some people will try to sell you a particular idea or service or whatever they have that they're building, and they're going to try to convince you that a change is happening in that particular environment or space, and that if you don't take that idea or if you don't integrate that idea within your business, that you might go bankrupt or AI might replace you or those systems are going to basically overtake your business or your competitors are going to use it and you're not going to be in business. In some cases, that might be having some truth, but in most cases, the truth is always in between. So change is very, very relative. It's basically you need to look into specific numbers and specific metrics to be able to define what change is. And a lot of people just mention different words and talk about different opinions, but they don't actually have too much data to back that up, right? So, for example, people say, "Hey, AI is going to take your sales role, and you're not going to have a sales role at all." And that might be true for the worst case scenarios in a market, because AI might automate different functions of the sales process, and it might actually do some of the basic functions a little bit better than the worst case scenario people. But related to a pro salesperson, a pro seller with a brand behind them and a community behind them, what that does, it actually integrates human psychology in them. So it has nothing to do with technology, has nothing to do with AI at all. The more tech you're building and the more AI you're building, the more there's going to be a void in today's world related to human psychology. So the more humans are going to want to actually go back to humans, and the more humans are going to want to go back to a brand and a community of people and human interaction. Just think about it. What if a buyer suddenly wants and they click that they want to just talk to a human when they go for a sales process? Let's say your sales process is 100% AI, has no humans. It's just a video sales letter, and then it has a call button, and you call and somebody talks to you, and that's an AI, right? Now, what if that specific business has a person behind them or has some sort of humans behind them still? And what if that buyer suddenly wants that and wants to talk to a human in that particular brand, in that particular community, in that particular environment? Well, if that happens, then there's a case study that still exists as far as the human aspect. So again, what if a buyer has more say in the medium on how the sales happen? What if a buyer is going to want that human connection in that community and want to interact with that set brand, which equals to the pro seller or the personal brand behind that? Now, not every product and service is sold that way, so it's not going to be applicable maybe to everything in the world, but it's still going to be applicable to a lot of different business models. Why are there buyers that still go retail despite e-commerce and AI being around for decades, right? It's that connection, it's that in-person experience and human psychology. Why do people still go at events to meet people, to network with billionaires and multimillionaires and get specific nuances and interact with people every single time? That has been happening for years and years, and technology has been available still. So that's my thought process. And why there are buyers who, let's say, prefer to talk to the best person in that space, which is a human typically. They want to get the best advice, the best service, the best timing, more personalized to them, and so forth. It's because they trust that exact individual. And trust is typically going to be higher with these guys because you sort of formed a connection with them before that. An example of that is going to be the guy who sells jets. If you saw the guy on YouTube that's very popular, a lot of your clients still prefer to talk to him. They don't talk to any AI. So this is just the thought process that I'm using. Hopefully this is helpful in your business to kind of still use AI to automate and improve in some of the process, but still understand that human connection aspect is going to become more and more and more important while technology is going to be implemented more heavily in any business. So just keep that in mind. Thank you.